Hello, hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you are able to hear me?
Hello, am I
Hello.
audible?
Sir, yes, your voice is audible. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sorry for the delay, guys.
No problem,
I am
sir.
Deep.
And
Yes, sir. I'm just going to start the session in a few seconds, sir.
no problem, sir. We'll wait for you. Hello, sir. Deepan, sir.
What is
Okay, Lakshmikant is also co-host. Okay, I just wanted to
Okay.
request that.
Yeah,
Yes, I already done
Srijith,
it.
I have also joined Srijith.
Also
Yeah,
joined, huh?
I'm
Okay,
also
no issues.
unable to mute now. Yeah, I'm able to mute and
Sure.
unmute. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Officially, I'm going to start the session. Good morning to everyone. I am Deepan, assistant librarian. I could like to welcome you all to the today's webinar session on the topic of enriching your academic development with ProQuest Resources, conducted by Vels Central Library and a collaboration with the National Digital Library of India. Again, I take the privilege of welcoming our speaker, Mr. Srijith, a training and consulting partner working with the ProQuest in the Asia Pacific region. Now I hand over the session to the resource person. I'm happy to welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. And I just want to confirm once again, is my voice clear and audible?
That's a very clear and loud, sir.
Okay, no issues. I'll just share the screen and in a second, I will just start the session. So you are able to see the screen now?
Yes, sir. We are able to
Okay.
see your presentation, sir.
Sure. Thank you so much, sir. And if you wish to record this session, sir, you can click on record. Is it already recording?
Yes, sir. The session is
I
already
think it
on.
is recording. Okay, sir. No problem. So thank you so much and a very good morning to one and all who are present over here. And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. So I would like to thank, the entire administration of Wales University, Suresh sir, Tambi sir, and all the other members, Deepan sir, who are all present here. And I would also like to specially thank the administration of your institution for allowing us and giving us this platform where we can connect with you and we can share our useful insights and information awareness about these resources because these are some of the important resources which are going to be useful for your academic journey. And we are thankful on behalf of the ProQuest team, which is now part of Clarivate. I would like to show our gratitude to the wonderful effort you people have taken even during the pandemic period of the last 2 years we faced. And with that note, we very much welcome that you have taken this courageous step of continuing the academic activities even during the difficult pandemic period. And and I want to assure you from our side that we are always there with you, and we would provide all these resources to facilitate your online learning teaching activities in the times to come ahead also. And with that note, let me introduce you to today's session. So today we are going to explore the ProQuest resources for academic research and learning. And these are the resources which are subscribed by your library. And I will take you through the session through a demonstration where I will show you how you can utilize these resources. So I am your training and consulting partner working with ProQuest in the Asia Pacific region, and I'm currently taking care of all the training and consulting requirements of various institutions and universities across South India, West India, as well as Sri Lanka. And I'm currently residing in Bangalore. And whenever you need any kind of help, any issues you face while using these platforms, please feel free to connect with us. You can connect with me directly on my credentials over here. Now, just like any other session, today's session is also, I'll be taking out through a few objectives, and I will try to take you through the databases which are available within your library in your current subscription. And also, I will give you a live demo of the platforms where you can have access to these resources, and also share some tips and tricks and best practices so that you can effectively utilize these resources to complete your ongoing academic activities. Right. And lastly, I will take you through the support. So whenever you need any kind of support help, you know how to reach out to us. Now, before talking about the databases which are available within your library, I would just like to put in context why these resources are needed at place, because many of your PG students, research scholars, many different people have joined us today in this call, and many of them might be very new to the concept of searching on these kind of databases, these kind of resources. So for them, I just want to put it in context why these resources are needed. And for this, what we have done here is since our products, our databases are globally utilized by many, top institutions, universities across the world. So that gives us a very good platform where we can connect with the users. They can be PG students, research scholars, faculty members, library professionals. So we continuously connect with them and do a lot of research in order to understand what happens during their academic period. So for a business management institutions like yours or any common universities, there are some common business assignments or common academic assignments which you go through during your academic period. And for all these activities, you need to have access to information. And the pandemic period has shown us a very difficult period where you are not able to access your libraries, and for the information you had to rely on online resources, right? But what happens is, in a normal scenario, users are having a tendency to quickly go into resources like Google or Wikipedia. Now, what happens in those resources is that they are not able to find relevant information. They are stuck somewhere, they find some information, but it is asking for login ID and password. So these kind of challenges is what they face in the free web or the open web sources like Google or Wikipedia when they are searching for information over there. And these informations are needed for various business assignments, various common assignments, like you might be indulging in yourself with some research projects, or you're doing some kind of company research, you are doing some kind of SWOT analysis, marketing plans, or maybe other assignments and research projects you are taking up on different topics of your interest. So for all these things, and for your classroom activities also, case studies plays a very important role. So for all these activities, you need to have access to the information, and you tend to go into different websites when you check in the information in the open web. You try to go into the journal website, you go into the newspaper website, you go into the different website for marketing reports, analysis, and all those things. So information is scattered around everywhere, and you have to hover around multiple pages, you visit multiple pages to have access to these information. Now, what happens with ProQuest is an aggregator. So what we do is we collaborate with these content providers. So the journal publishers, the newspaper publishers, the other market analysis providers, and various other content providers are available there. And how we do it, we carefully curate all this content into a database, and for that we keep an eye on the evolving needs of the user. So we do a very close research with these users to understand what they are looking for to complete their assignments, research, and all the academic activities they are doing. And when you talk to a researcher, you will be surprised that they not only suggest you to check out only journal articles or books, but they will also ask you to check out theses, dissertations, newspapers, various other market reports. There are working papers, conference proceedings, and many case studies also. So these are the different set of information. So they are not only relying on two sources, that is your scholarly articles and the ebooks, but apart from scholarly articles and ebooks, they are also catering to other non-journal contents as well to complete the their assignments, to complete their research work, to complete their thesis activities. So this is what we are doing. So we collaborate with all these content providers and very carefully curate all these content into a single database for you. So the database which is subscribed by your institution, the one of the database is your BIINFORM Global. Now this is a very comprehensive database of all your journal articles, your newspaper articles, periodicals, magazines, even your thesis and conference papers, working papers. So all these different set of content is available, and it is curated very carefully, keeping in mind the main subject areas of business, management, and economics. And it is created in a multidisciplinary fashion, so that if you want to touch upon the other related aspects of these subject areas, you can also touch upon those related aspects of your subject as well. Right. And apart from this, you have the cutting edge thinking information coming from working papers, dissertation and thesis, which is published almost every year, and a comprehensive collection of relevant literature coming from blogs, podcasts, and conference proceedings, and many other different sources. And all this is collected from your renowned publishers and renowned so we have in this collection some unique or exclusive publications, such as your in case of your journals, we have MIT Management Sloan Review, you have Journal of Business Ethics, you have Journal of Asian Pacific Journal of Management. So these are highly used and high impact factor journals which are available within your subscription, and you can have access to this. And along with that, we have periodicals. So to keep you updated about the business and economic happenings. So you can have access to the Wall Street Journal, the Economist magazine, the Financial Times, and many more resources like this. So it is giving you a complete mix of both the journals as well as the periodicals, that is the magazines and the newspapers and trade journals as well. So you can have access to all these resources. And along with this, to give you the full access and give you the opportunity to do a very thorough literature review on the various topics you're working with, we are also including the non-journal content. So working papers, there are more than 5 lakh working papers are there. How working papers are important? So sometimes what happens is, these days technology is emerging at a very fast rate. So you might be interested in very new technologies like digital marketing, or maybe artificial intelligence, or Internet of Things. So these are very emerging topics at the moment right now. And if you try to find out scholarly literature related to these, topics, or a very emerging or a niche topic, there might be a possibility there are only very few articles available on the web. So what happens is, the research is already going on. So the authors which are doing the research on these topics, they might be publishing their work in the form of preprints or working papers, so that they can get more input before giving it for the final publishing. And for a published article, for a peer-reviewed article, it usually takes from 6 months to 3 years of time. So they do not, you may not find any current peer-reviewed articles on these topics, but working papers can give you a very fair idea of what kind of research is going on those topics, and you can still be able to take some insights and opinions from there. And along with that, we have 50,000 plus dissertations. These dissertations are coming from various universities, institutions, business institutions across the world. So you can have access to all the theses which are submitted by students over the across the world from various universities. And this will give you a very good idea of how you can structure your thesis, what kind of methodologies the researchers have used, what kind of sample they have collected, what kind of information they have sourced, and what kind of analysis they have done. So these many different types of information, apart from the content which is it is going to provide you, you can gather all these information that is going to help you with your ongoing thesis activities as well. Then you have the business cases, case studies, which is going to support your classroom activity, and 22,000 plus conference papers and proceedings to keep you updated about the latest happening of different topics you are working with. And apart from this, we have another beautiful collection of ebooks made available to your library, which is called the Academic Complete. And this basically is a collection of more than 2 lakh plus ebooks and spread across subject areas. So this is a multidisciplinary collection where you have all the major subject areas like arts, business, education, law, health and medicine, literature, science and technology, social sciences. Everything is covered in this, and there are more than 2 lakh plus titles which you can have access to. Now the benefit with ebooks is, as we have seen in the pandemic period, that when your physical libraries are closed, no more reachable during those lockdown periods, ebooks plays a very important part, because ebooks can give you access to all the information you require. And when you are doing a topic search, the benefit you get from the ebooks is for one topic. So in the library you will have to physically go into shelves and find out the book which talks about your topic. But here you can run a search on your topic and you can see hundreds and thousands of results coming on your topic search. And within that topic search, it also provides you an opportunity to gauge into multiple perspectives. So that will give you a very good amount of an opportunity to have a very thorough information related to your concepts, related to the topics of your interest, and it gives you good amount of knowledge also. So you can have much more better insights and opinions, and you can share it in your research activities as well. And these collections also provide you some DRM free titles. So we are collecting all these books from all your renowned publishers. So we include commercial publishers, society publishers, as well as university press titles. So some of the university presses, some of the society publishers, they give the ebooks, they add the ebooks without any DRM restrictions on them. So that means if you find any book which is related to your topic and you find it very interesting, and you want to keep the copy of that book, you can easily download the full book and you can keep it as long as you need that book, right? And these are some of the university presses I can show you on the screen. So you can see all your major university press like Texas Press, your Notre Dame, your Minnesota, Pennsylvania, all these foreign university press titles are available within this. There are some award-winning titles you can have access to. And these are some of the commercial publishers. So all your renowned publishers like Taylor and Francis, Wiley, Oxford University Press here, and Cambridge University Press. So both commercial as well as university press titles are available within these collections. And this is the platform where you can have access to ebooks. So there's a separate platform for ebooks which is called ProQuest Ebook Central, and you can have very seamless access to all the 2 lakh ebooks within this platform. So you just have to see, you can see there's a search form here. So just come here, do a topic search, and then you will be able to see all the results, and you can evaluate and explore all the results and find out the different perspectives on the concepts you are learning. Check out different books, what the different authors have to say about your topic, and that give you more amount of opportunity to learn from different perspectives and get the information you seek for. And a very good part of both the platforms, both the ProQuest as well as the ebook central platform, is that it is device responsive. So we understand these days that people might be wanting to have access to the information on the go. That means they want to use these informations on their mobile devices. So we have made the platforms responsive to the device. That means you do not have to install any kind of application within your phone. Just use the browser of your phone and you can have access to all these resources. Whatever tools you see on a laptop screen, you will be able to see that in the mobile screen as well. So there is no nothing like that. Sometimes what happens in applications, there are some tools missing and some applications may not provide you all the tools and facilities, but here you don't have to worry about that. Just use the browser and you can have access to all the tools which are available on a desktop screen also. And this is a certification of our accessibility and this is a award-winning platform, and we cater to all the different guidelines related to accessibility. So this means when, if you within your institution there are students who have reading disabilities and who are dyslexic also, so they can also be able to read the content of the book, because these are compatible with your screen readers as well, like JAWS or VoiceOver. And we keep collect the information from the publishers, and we keep the texture, the content, the images, all. We maintain the quality of everything so that you have an experience of reading a book in a physical format. So just like you read a book as a physical format, you can still be able to see the book in that particular format, see the text and everything very clearly, and very it is accessible on any portable device, and you can have access to all the information right away. Now let me take you through the demo, and I'll show you both the platforms. So I hope you all are able to see the screen. You can just type yes on the chat box if you are able to see the browser which I have opened. So if you, okay, thank you so much for confirming. So this is the browser. So what you need to do is, first of all, I would like to tell you that we usually give access to these resources on your IP addresses. So we take the IP address of the institution, register it with us. That means if you are within the campus, if you are visiting the campus, your campuses are running very smoothly now. We are back to normal. So if you are visiting the campus and your system is connected with the Wi-Fi of the campus, or you are using any of the computer labs within your campus, the only thing you need to remember is this URL. There is a very short URL you can remember very easily. That is proquest.com. The moment you type proquest.com, you will come onto this landing page here, and here you will be able to see the name of your institution right away. So this is an indication that you are at the correct place, and now you can start searching and looking at information which is subscribed by your institution, right? And the second thing, now since we have gone through this pandemic period, so there is a possibility that sometimes you might not be going and visiting your campuses. You are still be sitting at home and working from home. So if you are willing to, or you want to have access to these resources from your home, I would recommend you to check with your library, because your library team has given you some login ID password for a IDP page. So you can go into that IDP page and you can have access to the ProQuest resources from there. So you just have to log in from there, click on the ProQuest link, or once you are logged in, just type in proquest.com in the browser, and then you can start searching from there itself. All you need to make sure is that your name of the institution is appearing on the top. So that means you are at the correct place, and you can start searching on this platform here. So this is the platform, the ProQuest platform here, and this is the landing page of ProQuest. And here you can see there are multiple tabs. So these are different tabs. So these are the different types of information which is available within these databases, and you can explore individual also, like if you only want to search journal articles, you can select this. Only want to search books, you can select this. So that way also you can search here. The best way of searching on this platform is keep it at all, search your keywords and see what all resources are available from all the databases there, and what you can find from there, right? And here you can see another message which says you are searching 4 databases containing all these different resources. Now let's see what these 4 databases are. So if you click on change database here, so you will see a list of databases which are available to your library. So this will come to a page. So here is the BIINFORM Global collection. So that is a collection of business management, trade journals, scholarly articles, thesis, dissertations, working papers. All these different types of resources are available within this database here, right? And along with this, a very beautiful part of this platform is that all the 2 lakh ebooks, which is also subscribed by your library, we have integrated all the ebooks within this platform itself. So you don't have to worry about going into different platforms for ebooks, different platforms for journals. You can stay within the ProQuest platform and you will still be able to access all the 2 lakh ebooks here, right? And additionally, we have given you access to coronavirus research database to facilitate any study related to COVID-19. If you want to find some information, you can explore this. And then there is a collection of open access content with us. So ProQuest also, has some open access content, and we have made this content available to you through this database here. So without any extra cost, you are able to have access to these 2 resources right away. Now here on this page, you have a choice that you can individually select a database. So when you click on BIINFORM, it will take you to the landing page of BIINFORM Global database. Now what happens is whatever you search here within this search box, it will search within this database only. Right now, the beautiful part of the ProQuest platform is if you click on ProQuest and go back to the main landing page, the main landing page allows you to search in all the four databases together. So whatever keyword you enter from the main landing page, it will search your keyword in all the four databases together. That way you can make sure that any crucial information which might be available in some other database or maybe the collection of ebooks. So when you are searching, you can search for journal articles and also from your ebooks together. So that is the main crux over here. So you can search and it is going to search in all the four databases and giving you the results right away. Now let me take some example to show you how you can do an effective searching on this platform. So for that, let me take an example. I'm a student of management and I'm interested in a topic called digital marketing. Right. So if I want to search on digital marketing anything, I can simply come here and search. So this is usually what people do. So they come onto the search forms and they type in their keyword, whatever comes in their mind. So I'm interested in digital marketing. So I have written digital marketing over here. And you will notice there are some suggestive keywords appearing here. So in case if you are not sure of which keywords to enter in, just type in whatever topic you have in mind and then see what keywords appears in this list. And if you find anything important, just click on that and you can explore from there. So this is just a useful tip. You can keep an eye on this. Otherwise, just stick with your keyword and then you can click search here. Now this will start searching all the contents which are available on digital marketing within this platform, and you will be able to see all these content here. So there are 9 lakh results out here for digital marketing, and it will try to put the most relevant document on the top. That is the wonderful part of this platform. So it works with a relevancy ranking, and that way it will try to put the most relevant document on the top of your search here. So you can search all the different articles coming from various sources. So this is a journal article. So you can see this is a working paper, newspaper article. So different resources are available on this result here. And this is a three-layer architecture. On the right-hand side, you will notice. So as I said, that all the 2 lakh ebooks are part of this, are integrated into this platform. So very beautifully, it is picking up the chapters, from those books and highlighting those book chapters on the right-hand side. So if you want to quickly jump into book chapters, you can find all the book chapters here. All these are also available within the results here also, and you can use the filter option from the left-hand side to filter only books and see the book results. So you can either choose books here or you can choose books here and you can search for it, right? And now the problem with the search is that it is a very generic search, first of all. And secondly, it is, there's no strategy in this. So it is basically throwing everything which is available on digital marketing to you. And there are 9 lakh results. So I clearly have no time to go through all these 9 lakh results, right? So in order to make my searches more effective, what I need to do is I need to make my search more effective. So I can use some kind of strategies here to make it more effective and get the most relevant documents on my searches. So let me take this example a step of, one point ahead. So let's suppose I am working on digital marketing concept, and I want to see how digital marketing is actually impacting consumer behavior. So because of the marketing, it impacts on the consumer, behavior. They buy, they purchase, they do a lot of activities. So how is it digital marketing is impacting the consumer behavior? So if this is my topic, how I can construct? So I need to search for articles which talks about what is the impact of, conducting a digital marketing, a campaign or anything to impact consumer behavior. So if this is my topic, first thing you need to do is, first advice I would like to give, especially for the new research scholars or new PG students, is that never type your entire title over here. So whenever you have a topic in mind, whenever you have a title in mind, always try to identify the useful keywords from there. And then once you have those keywords, apply a search strategy. So just see carefully. What I'm going to do here is I will pick up first keyword, which is digital market, right? And my second keyword is consumer behavior, right? So these are the two keywords which I have picked up. So if I'm bad with spellings also, I can change the spellings. So what I'm doing here is I picked up two keywords, digital marketing, consumer behavior, and I have applied a strategy over here. What is that strategy? First thing is I have included these inverted commas. So this is a strategy called phrase searching, because if you see clearly, there are two words in this word. in this phrase. So digital market. So I want to search this exact phrase and only get articles where the exact phrase is appearing. So only where the digital market is appearing, it will only show me that article. Otherwise, it will not show the article. And second, same thing I have done with consumer behavior here. So this is a phrase searching strategy. And in between, I have added a Boolean operator. So there are three Boolean operators you will be commonly using: and, or, and not. So and is basically to narrow down your results. So it will see, it will find both the keywords and only then it will show you the results. In case, or if you add or instead of and, then it will expand your results. So it will search for both separately and together also. And not is to avoid any particular keyword which is appearing in your searches and you do not want it, right? So in that case, you can apply the not operator over there, right? And additionally, what I have done here is, if you very carefully see, after market, I have added this asterisk. And this asterisk is called, this strategy is called truncation search. What it does is, so when I click search now, so first thing you will notice is my results are down from 9 lakh to 1631. So these are the most relevant document on the topic which I'm searching, and I can explore this. Now this is a very manageable number. I can explore my results, evaluate my results, and I can identify the most crucial ones, and I can take the information from there directly. Right. And what happened with my strategy here, the truncation search, it has expanded the term market by including all the different variations. So there are some, articles where marketing is mentioned. There are some articles where marketplace might be mentioned. There are some articles where markets are mentioned. So if I'm not sure, if I know that there could be different variations of this word, I can very safely use the truncation search and it will include all the different variations of that word and show it to me in the results. So here is the explanation to that, and you can explore the results right away. So there are all the results here in the middle of the screen. There are some book chapters also available here. And on the left hand side, you can further filter it down. You can check out the source type by expanding it, clicking on more. You can see how many scholarly journal articles are there. There are some theses also available on this topic, conference papers, proceedings, and many more different information are there. Right. So this is how you are going to make your searches effective by using the basic search function. Right. Now, if you are still, scratching your head about how to learn about these strategies, do not worry about that. You don't have to go anywhere else. So within the platform itself, you can have access. So there is, so in the basic search form itself, there is under this magnifying glass, we have something called search tips for you. So just open this. So this is especially for the people who are very new with the concept of searching on these kind of databases. So they can simply come here, open the search tips here, and this is going to help them in understanding how the searches work in these platforms and how ProQuest is actually interpreting their search. So these are two crucial information which will help you in constructing your search in a most effective way. And then you can learn about different operators, field characters, special characters, wildcard truncation search, and many more different strategies. So just give it a go. Just give a 30-40 minutes of your life to this, a document. Go into this, find out some useful examples, very beautifully explained out here. And then when you try, just try using the simpler ones first. Try with a simple one, and then over the time, build in your search strategies, apply more and more strategies, and refine your results that way. Right. So give it a go, just 30-40 minutes of your life, and that you will see how your searching activities have become different, become better and effective. So this is basic search. We have also given you a tool called advanced search here. So in advanced search, what you can do here, so here what I have done here is, so let me take another example. I'm again interested in this topic called digital marketing, and I want to learn more about this, marketing, and I want to learn from the experiences of some corporates or maybe some, people who have utilized this concept for effective marketing and all those things. So basically, I'm looking for case studies, right? So here, what I have done here is I have constructed a search in a most targeted way. So advanced search is a very powerful tool where you can construct a search in a most powerful way so that you can find out the most targeted results from your from the databases, and you can focus in all those results right away. So here you can see there are two search boxes. So I'll just clear this form and I'll show you how I constructed this search. So here there are two search boxes. That means if you have multiple keywords, you can add those keywords here. There's a Boolean operator also available here. You can change these operators. You can add extra rows if you have more than two keywords for you. So you can add extra rows also here. And here we have the searchable fields. Now how this works is, so first keyword which I'm picking up in my example is, sorry, I think somebody has requested for annotations. Can I close this? Yeah. Okay. So how you going to construct a search on advanced search is, my first keyword is digital marketing. So I can apply this phrase searching here and I can put in the keyword here. So first keyword is digital marketing, and I want to search this keyword in the document except the full text. So there's a searchable field called NOFT, or anywhere except full text. That means I only want to target the keyword. So this database should search the keyword anywhere in the document but the full text. So it will remove the full text part, or it will leave the full text and only search for the keyword within the abstract, within the title, or any other indexing details or other details available of that article, or any source which are available. You can either do like only search in abstract. You can also search only in title by clicking document title here. But to be on a safer side, I'm picking up anywhere except full text. So it will search in the abstract, in this title, and in the indexing details. And the second keyword I'm picking up here is, for that, I will pick up another searchable field which is called subject heading. Now there are many case studies available here, and there are two ways I can show you how you can search for case studies. One is you can go into the document type and you can select the case studies over here. So you can either do that, or sometimes what happens is, sometimes when articles are indexed in the subject indexing, they might be indexed as a case study. So in case if you want to add those case studies which are indexed as subject, subject as case studies, so here you can pick up the subject heading. So this is a searchable field called main subjects or subject headings here. And the moment you pick it up, there's a lookup option coming up here. So now this is a very good advice. Whenever you see this lookup option, always try to use it, right? So you can pick up this lookup option, and here you can search for case studies. So you can search for case studies and you will see all the results out here. You can identify which you want to include. So I'm going into the next page and I want to include only the case studies here. So I can go into C, and here you can see, so this is a term which is used for indexing as a subject, and these are the number of documents which are available here. So I can add it to my search. And second thing, I want to limit this search to full text only. And I only am interested in documents which were published between, so there are some predefined dates here, 7-day, 30-day, 12 months, but I'm going to give my specific date range here so I can customize it. And I only want to see documents from 2015 till 2022. Right. So this way you can construct your search, you can filter, you can predefine your filters right away, and then you can hit the search. Now what happens is, now you'll be able to see only 45 results are appearing. So these are very specific results out of the million records which are available there. So it is picking up the 45 most useful results for your search strategy here, and you can now explore. Now 45 is a much better and manageable number. So you can actually go through all the 45 case studies and you can get all the insights from there. So this way you can construct an effective search and you can get the most relevant documents also, right? And there is another tool in advanced search which you can use. As you have noticed, I am very much emphasizing on this particular term called keyword. So keyword is a very effective strategy. So working with your keywords, thinking about all the possible keywords on your different topics is a very effective strategy. So if you do this activity very thoroughly and properly, then searching becomes very easy for you. Now this is very easy for me to tell you, but in practice, you might be thinking about how to think of all the possible keywords. What are all the possible keywords, right? So when you're thinking of a keyword, you should also see whether there are broader terms to those keywords, there are any narrower terms to those keywords, or are there any related terms to those keywords, right? Now, again, very cumbersome to think of this, right? But here we are, providing you a tool by which you can explore all these keywords, right? And that tool is called Thesaurus. So in your advanced search, you can find this tool called Thesaurus. You can click on that, and here you can search for, simply you can search for digital marketing, right? And here it is appearing here. So this is a index term, digital marketing. That means it is used for indexing various articles on the platform. And how I know that is because there is a checkbox here. So this is an indicator that this term is used as an index term. And you can click on this checkbox to add this term into your searches. Now, when you click on this term, so here you will notice there is a broader term, so it is coming from marketing, that is a broader term, and there are some narrower terms also. So when I was thinking of digital marketing, I didn't think of email marketing, I never thought of influencer marketing, but they are very crucial keywords, and I can explore more articles and more documents related to that, right? So I can include these into my search. So broader term, narrower term, and when you click on this notes here, so this is a notes button. When you click on this, it will also give you related terms as well. So there are some related terms like interactive marketing would be useful, online advertising, social networks, websites or anything which based on the topic you are working with, you can identify which all keywords are useful for you. Now here you can keep a piece of paper and ready, and you can note down all these keywords and at a separate list, and then you can apply different permutation combinations to search using those keywords right away. Or you can simply select all these keywords here, and you can apply the operators here and then add it to your search. So this way it will create the nesting search strategy for you automatically, and then you can hit the search and you can find all the possible documents on this particular searches, and it will include all the material for you, and you can explore this right away, right? Very useful tool. Please give it a try, and you can explore a lot of things here that will make your life easy for searching and doing a thorough literature review, and you will be able to use it, utilize it very properly. Now from here on the results page, when you are reviewing these articles, you can review, you can filter it down. So if I only want to see scholarly journals, I can click on this and include only focus on the scholarly journals here. Right here, you can evaluate your results. You can see the information here cited by references, and you can also read the abstract in the result page itself. So you don't have to open every document every time. So you can read the abstract in the result page itself and just make sure that if this document is important, if it is important, just click on the title of that document. So when you click on the title of the document, it will open the document on as a full text. So here is the full text of this document. If the full text is available, you can see the full text here. And this is a full text in HTML format. So you can see all the entire full text in the page itself. So this is basically called an HTML format. The benefit of HTML format is the translate function. So there are some articles, and because we are collecting information from across the world, so there may be a possibility that you find articles which are published in German, Spanish, Italian, or any other different language, right? Right. So if you find those articles appearing in your searches, do not avoid them. Open those. If there is a HTML format available, just go into the details, find out which language it is, and then come here, change that language, translate it, and then read the entire article. So that way you can make sure you can get all the useful insights from that article, even if it is written in a different language. You can also check out the full text PDF here. So this is a PDF which is available in the platform in the way in which it is published in the online journal also. So you can access the entire PDF as well. And if you want to download this PDF, very easily you can do that. So you can click on download PDF here, and it will get downloaded into your system. You can also email it to yourself. So if you are working in a computer lab, you do not want to download there, you can simply click here email, give your email address here, give your name here, and click continue. You can also add email address of your friends if you have batchmates, or even if you want to send it to your faculty or any other faculty guide you have. So you can just add the email addresses here, click continue. There are other facilities like your online services like Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive. So if you are saving any folders, academic folders in these drives, you can also take this document directly and save it in the folder within your Google Drive also. And for classroom activities, like if you find a useful case study which you want to share for the faculties, if you want to share it with a class of 30 people, so instead of using the email function, they can simply copy this URL, that is a document URL, and then you can paste it in the WhatsApp group or any other group pages you have, so that the class people, all the students of the classroom can get the link, they can click on it and they can directly come onto this page. And then you can run a very useful classroom activity, and you can, you don't have to take out prints and, distribute the printouts. You can simply copy this URL, send it across and ask them to do the activity which you plan to do with them. Now here in the document page, you can do a lot of other activities. Like when you are reading this article, you can also keep an eye on the related item section. So sometimes this section is very important because sometimes you can find out some articles which might be very much relevant to your study. So you can explore this, and that way it will help you in digging deeper into your topics. Right. And on this particular article, since it is a journal peer reviewed article, there are some references also available. So you can check out those references very quickly. So you can click here and you can see all the list of references right away. There are some references with links within the platform, and some references you may find some external links of full text. So you can keep an eye on these full text links and you can explore more about that article. Then there is a cited by also. So this article is also cited by another document. So you can also access that document within this platform. If it is available, you can access it. Otherwise, you can get the information about it. And additionally, it is also giving you access to all those documents which might be using some of the references out of this 49 references, right? So there is a possibility that whatever 49 references this author has used, there are other documents and authors which might be using similar references and writing their paper also. So you can have around 21,000 documents are there. So this is a very good way of digging deeper into the topics and finding out all the relevant material on the research topics you are working with, right? And when you scroll down here in this section, you will also get a list of indexing terms. Again, for your keyword strategy, this is a very good way of identifying whether there are any more keywords which I might have skipped out and I can include in my search and get more relevant documents. So just keep an eye on this section also. And finally, when you refer to this document, after referring to this document, when you are writing your assignment or your project or your research paper or thesis, it is always a good practice that you cite your information, cite your source here. So in order to give the citation of the source, if you remember, there's a last section in your assignment that is the reference list, and you have to provide all the reference list over there. Right. So for that, you need to cite this document. And for that, we have a cite tool for you. So you can click on this and within a fraction of a second, you will get the citation of this document right away. All you need to do is copy it and paste it in the document in the reference list and you can utilize it. Now this is for one document. Similarly, you can do this with multiple documents. So if I go back to the results, so if I go back to the result page and let's suppose I have selected the first 20 articles from this result and I have read all the articles and taken the insights from there. Right now, I need the citation information of all 20 articles. So I can come here, result page, make the selections and then click the cite button here. So within a fraction of a second, it will give me all the citations of all 20 documents together. So just give it a second. So here you can see all the 20 documents. A citation is there. I can copy it and paste it in my reference list. And if you are using any kind of citation manager tool like Zotero, Mendeley, if you are familiar with them, then you can click on the RIS format, convert this citation into RIS file, and then import that RIS file into your citation management tool. So very simple. Both ways is there. You can simply copy it and paste it in the reference list, or you can save it everything at one place in your citation management tool also. Right. So please explore this. There are many other activities you can do. Like I would like you to explore this My Research account. So which is available here. This is an internal account which is optional for you. You can create this internal account, and this will basically help you in saving important documents. So if you feel that this document is important, so you can save this document into a my research account. So you just have to create your provide your email address and a password that you remember. No personal details is required, and then you can have an internal space within this database where you can save all the important documents. You can save an entire search also, like the 79,000 results are important and you want to go through some of the documents from here, right? So you can simply save the entire search here. So click here and save the search. So if you have a my research account, it will automatically go and say get saved into your my research account. And one more important thing or good practice is creating alerts. So whenever you're working with your thesis topics, and when you know that search strategies are very important for you, and within that search strategy, if you feel that there could be many more documents, since we keep on updating these databases with new issues, new volumes, new publication content. So if you want to keep yourself updated with any new content which is getting added into the resource, so you can always create an alert on your searches. So come here in the search alert here, select create alert, and then you can give the name of your topic here. You can provide your email address here and set the frequency of your alert here. So this way, what will happen is every time there is a new document, which is closely related to the searches you are making, it will send you an automatic email alert. So within your inbox, you will be able to see the entire document or the list of articles which are available. And then you can click on those links and you can directly see them on the platform. So this way it is a good practice. You can create alerts and keep yourself updated about any new documents, right? So So that was all from the basic search and the advanced search here. And I will quickly take you through the ebooks also. So within the platform itself, within the ProQuest platform itself, you can have access to the ebooks. Now I have limited access to the ebooks here because I'm not part of your library. So you can click on any of the books and you can see the details page here. Now what happens is I'll just show you quickly in my demo platform. So I'll just open the demo platform for you. So this is the separate ebook central platform which we have integrated into your ProQuest platform also. So it is up to you. It is your choice which platform you want to use for accessing the ebook content. The best way is stay in the ProQuest platform and then try to explore all the ebook chapters from there as well. Now here you can do the same activity. You can search for the topics here. Click on search, and so this is a advanced search. So this is a basic search. You can also do an advanced search where you can basically search for keywords. You can search for a title of the book. You can search for the authors if you know, and you can search for any other book details like ISBN numbers, publication date, or anything. So you can apply those searches and you can explore your results. But keyword search is always the best because it will give you the results here. The number might be different what you are seeing here. So you can check, you can explore your ebook list and you can identify different ebooks on your topics here. So these are the ebooks on digital marketing. So if you want to read any particular ebook, you can open that ebook here. So let's suppose I am interested in this one. So when you open the ebooks, you will see the first thing you will notice is the availability message. That means that says that your institution has unlimited access to this book. So you have access to more than 2 lakh books under multiple subject areas, and all these books have unlimited access, unlimited simultaneous access. So when I say that, so if a faculty wants to run a classroom with 30 or 60 people and they want all the people to read or open this book simultaneously, they can do that. There is no restrictions on that, right? And here you can see the table of content and you can check out all the different chapters. And if you notice, you can see this download PDF button over here. So why we have provided this, because we understand that as a user you may not need an entire book to be downloaded. You may be looking for a specific chapter, maybe looking for some specific concept or a very specific information. So if you find any specific information within the chapter or within the subsections of the chapter, you can simply go ahead, click on download, and you can download only that specific chapter for you. So you can keep it in a PDF format, save it in your system, and you can use it as long as you need it. right? And when you are doing this, just notice that there are some numbers given over here. So it says that you can only download 94 pages. I've already downloaded some pages from here, so it has deducted some pages, and now 94 pages are remaining. So these are some restrictions which are put by publishers, because these are copyright content and they want to protect their copyright. So they are giving a restriction of only downloading a specific number of pages within a day. And very good part of this is that these numbers will get refreshed every 24 hours. So that means if I exhaust all the 94 pages, if I download all the 94 pages today, there are still some 20 pages remaining. All I need to do is wait for one day, come back to the platform, and then I can download the remaining 20 pages. So there, that way, there is no restriction. The only restriction is the within the number of day, how many pages you can download, right? And there is another link here. You can see download book. So this is basically a way, an alternative way of checking out a book for offline reading. Sometimes what happens is within your campus, you have very good internet connection. You can have access to everything. But when you go back home, maybe in your home, the internet reception is not good. You don't have, much better connectivity. So in home, if you want to access this book, so what you can do is within the campus, you can click on download book here, and it will ask you first to sign in, and that will take you to your IDP page. So there in your IDP page, you can log in into that, and then you will have access to it. So the second thing it will ask you for is, after you log in into your IDP page, then it will ask you for what device you are using. Right. So this is for offline reading. So if you go back home, whether you will be reading the book in laptop or you will be using a mobile phone or a tablet. So you just have to be sure. And if you are using the laptop, just go with it and click continue. Now, this is a second and mandatory step, and this is a one-time step only. So you will have to install this application called Adobe Digital Edition. So please install this, go into the Adobe website, install the versions, like if you are using Mac, install the Mac version, or if you are using Windows, install the Windows version. Once you have done this, every time you come on to this step, you can skip it by clicking on done with this step, right? And in the next step, you will have to select the number of download period. So it is very similar to how your library issues a physical book to you. So you check out a book from your library for 7 days, 21 days, 14 days. So similarly, you can choose the number of days here, and then you can also choose the format in which you want to read. So some publishers these days are also providing EPUB format, which is very well readable on the your portable devices like tablets or Kindle readers kind of thing. But you can read it very easily in your mobile phones. But if you are familiar with PDF format, and if you are comfortable with that, you can select PDF format and download your book. Now, even though I selected PDF format, you will notice when this book link is downloaded, it is not a PDF file. So this is an ACSM file. So when you click on this, it will only open with your Adobe Digital Edition software. Right. So this is your Adobe Digital Edition software, and it will only open with the software. If you try to open this link with Adobe Readers or any other PDF readers, it will show an error. So make sure that you have this, application, or this particular, application installed within your laptops. And once it is installed, it will open the book here. And now here, if you even close your internet connection, you will still be able to read the entire content of this book. So you can download the book, you can go back home. If you do not have internet connection over there, you will still be able to read the entire content of this book. So that is way how we are supporting offline reading activities as well, right? And you can check out the library here within the software. You can see all the books which you have downloaded here. You can quickly access the latest book which you have downloaded. And once your number of download period is over, so I have selected this for one day. So once it is over, this link will get expired. So here you can see it is expired. When I click on this link, it will not open for me. Even though I've right now downloaded the same book. If you notice, I've downloaded the same book, but still when I'm clicking this particular link, it is showing an error. But if I click on this link, which I have downloaded just now, it will open the book for me. right? And there is no restriction. So if after one day you still feel that you want to continue reading that book, you can come back, you can download the same link again, and you can continue reading. So that way it won't affect any other user, right? So this way you can use the offline reading activity. And the best way of reading the book is the platform reader. So read online. So if you click on this link, the entire book will open within the platform itself. For this, you don't have to install anything. If you have a good internet connections, I will always recommend use the online reader. So you can open the book, you can explore the entire content of the book here, and you can also navigate the book by using these scrollers. So if you want to jump into different pages, you can use these navigation tools, or you can use the navigation panel over here on the left hand side. This is a very beautiful panel, and here you can notice it is very beautifully picking up the keyword which I was searching. And since it understands that I'm doing a topic search, so it is searching that keyword within the book here for me. So I can go into the different sections of this book and see where the keyword is appearing, and so that I can directly go into the section which I need to read or which I should be reading, and I can go directly into that. So it is very easy to navigate. If you don't want to search anything in the book, you can clear the search and you can simply go into the table of content. So in the table of content also, you can explore the different chapters. You can go into the subsections of the chapters. And like if you are interested in marketing in a digital world, you can go into this particular section, and now you can read that chapter. And here you can do all those physical activities all those activities which you usually do with your physical books, right? So when you refer a book, you are basically reading books for your evaluations and completing your assignments. So if you find a page which is very important with a physical book, I in my back in my college day, what I used to do is I used to fold the corners of the pages. So when I'm checking the reference books also, so I used to fold the corners of the pages, so that at the examination time, one day before I come to the library, take out that book. Hello, are you able to hear my voice?
It's audible, Srijith. Yeah, please
Audible?
continue.
Okay, okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah,
So
yes, sir,
what
yes, sir.
what you can do, so I used to take out that book and I used to see where those folded pages are, and I used to open the folded pages directly and see through the content, right? So here also you can do the same activity. So instead of folding, you can use the bookmarks. So here are the bookmarks given to you. So you can simply click on this link, and this will turn into blue, and this page will get bookmarked for you. So you can find out important pages like this, and you can simply bookmark those pages right away. You can also do activities like you can copy content which you cannot do from your physical book. You have to see the book and you have to note it down somewhere, right? So here you can actually drag and select the content which you want to copy, and these buttons will appear, and this is the copy button. So when you click on this, it will show you the copy. Now, this is a very beautiful part. It is not only copying the content for you, but it also, along with the content, since we understand, since you are copying anything from the book and putting it in your assignment or your thesis or your research paper, that means you will have to cite this book, right? So it is alongside of the content, it is giving you the citation of this book. So you can copy the citation, put it in the reference list. So it is taking care of you every time. So that these are crucial, important, aspects of your research, but we want you to focus more on the core research areas, and these are other important related aspects for which we are there to take care of yourself. Okay? So you can explore this, you can copy this, paste it, and you can highlight important sections also. You can use these highlighters. You want to have a citation. If you're not copying anything, still want to get the citation, you can get the citation from here, clicking on this link. So with the double quotes, so I can show you again. So these double quotes, when you click, you will get the citation of this book. And here you can change the format of the citation also. So in the ProQuest platform also, you have a list of different formats. In here also, you have a list of different formats. So whatever your university guidelines are, based on that, you can select the format and you can use the particular format for your citation, right? And very importantly, you can also add notes to this section. So now this chapter is very important, and I want to add some important notes to this, right? So if this is my chapter, so you can click on notes here, and I've gone through the chapter and there are some bullet points for the exam point of view. It might be important for me, so I can just save those important points here, important notes. So I'm giving the bullet points, whatever insights, opinions I am gathering after reading this chapter. I will just note it down here and save it as notes within this chapter. So all these activities which I've been doing, these are called annotations, right? So if you want to see, so if you are doing annotations on multiple pages and chapters of this book, and if you want to see all those annotations together, you can simply click on the star button, and here you can see all the different annotations. So I have added a note on page number 31. I have highlighted page number 33. There are some sections which I have highlighted within that page. So I can directly go and find out those sections. So this, you can see, it is very convenient, very user friendly to help you navigate from this book. So every time, whenever you are opening a book, you don't have to scroll through the entire contents of the book. You can directly go into the specific sections which you feel important, highlight them, bookmark them. You can add notes also into them, and everything which you are doing here is also getting added into your bookshelf. So this is your bookshelf here. So you will all have, you will all be having a bookshelf account automatically created using your IDP password. So please log in into that using that IDP, and you will have access to your individual bookshelf. And here you will see how many books you have downloaded. You can see how many recently viewed books you have, and especially the annotated books. So there's an exam going to happen after 2 days. So I want to quickly go through all the notes from this ebooks. So I'll come here, open my bookshelf, and I can go into the annotated book section, and I can find all the books where I have made the annotations, right? Now, if there is an examination right after 2 hours from now, and I want to quickly see the notes from this book. So I have added some important notes in this book, and I want to quickly see them. Even without opening this book, I can go into these three dot option and export my notes from the book. So even without opening the book, I am able to export the notes from the book, and I can read all the important notes here. So very quickly, I can gather all the information from here. So you can see it is supporting you every way, so that it facilitates your research activity in a very beautiful way. And you can create multiple folders out here. You can create different folders for different subjects, different topics you are working with, and you can save books into those topics, right? And benefit of these folders is that you can share this folder along with your peer members, your batchmates, your faculty members, faculty guides within your institution. You can share this folder, and they can see, and they will be able to see the content or the books which you have selected for that particular topic, and you can seek some advice from them. Are these books okay for you, or should you add more books or not? Like, so these are the tools which are available, and this is on the ebook central platform, as you see. But you can also find all these features within your ProQuest platform. So you can see the book details page, you can see the chapter download links, everything is there. And you can also explore your bookshelf here. So when I click on bookshelf, it is actually asking me to go into your IDP page and log in there. So since I'm not part of your institution, I don't have this ID, I cannot access it, but you will have access to individual bookshelf accounts. So go sign in, log in with your IDP passwords, and then you can see all the activities you are doing. So this is the best way of using the ebooks rather than going into downloading and checking out your books in a PDF reader. So please open this online reader in this platform. Please do all those activities which I have just shown you. So this is all from my side on both the platforms. And this takes us to the last part of our session today, which is the ProQuest support available to you. So as part of your support, we are 24/7 available. So please feel free to reach out to us any point of time. We are connected with your libraries. Best way of reaching out to us is go to your library, inform them whatever your queries are, or you can take our email addresses from them and you can email it to us directly. There's a support center page also available within the ProQuest platform here in the help section. So you can go into the support center. So in case of some technical issues, so if you have a technical issue, just report that issue to the library, and any of your librarians can access to this support center, take a screenshot of the error message and put that screenshot on the support center page. So here they can submit a case, and any technical person who's working during that time can pick up their problem and provide you a solution right away. Otherwise, very easy is they can share the screenshots with us, and on your behalf, we will share it with the support team and get it resolved. Then we have a libguide page also created for you. So both for eBook Central and for the ProQuest platform. So these libguides are accessible on the help menu under the training libguide. So these are basically user manuals or user guides for you for your self-learning activity. So even after 3 months from now, if you want to get some refresher about some tools within the platform, so you can go into the training libguides here. So this will open up the platform, ProQuest platform libguide for you. You can explore more libguides going into here. And here, what we have done here is we have created some e-learning modules for you. So if you want to learn how basic search works, what are the different search types, there's a document for there, and there's a recorded webinar also for you. So you can choose either go through a learning module or you can go explore a webinar link over here. So these are all the different topics covered out here, and you can explore it. Then you have also have the ProQuest YouTube channel. So you can explore this channel also if you want to have a very quick refresher of how to explore the platforms. You can come here, you can explore these tools very beautifully, right? So now the session is open for questions. If you have any questions, I would request you to place your questions on the chat box, and we will be going through the chat box and finding out all the questions and answer it to you. And if you do not have any questions, I would request you to please type this URL on your mobile phones or any systems. And this is a feedback link. So if you like to share your valuable feedback about the session today, you can just rate our session and you can share your feedback with us. And this is my email address. You can take a screenshot of this page. And whenever you need my help, you can always reach out to me by writing onto this email ID. Right. So if you have any questions, I'm looking at the chat box, and I'll also do one thing. I'll copy this link on the chat box so that you can directly click from there and you can share your feedback from there. There's another form which is shared by your library team. So I think that is mandatory for you. So you can click on that form. Also, you can share the details of feedbacks from there as well. And this is a very short link. So you can just go there and rate the session today. So I hope my session went on well. There was no interruption in between because I'm working on a very limited internet service out here. So if there was any issues, I think this is recorded, so you can go through the recording. But if you need any help separately, you can also reach out to me. Sir, do we have any questions? Have you checked the chat box?
So note that the session is open for questions now. Participants can unmute by themselves. If
I
there are
think,
any
sir,
questions,
unmute facility is not available with the participants, so they can add their questions on the chat box so that we can read and we can answer it to you.
just now we activate the
Oh, you have
participants.
activated. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that is great. So
Sir,
if there are no questions, yes, there's a question.
is this a paid services?
This is paid by your library. So this is for all the users of Vistas. It is you can say it is free of cost. So you can come and you can explore these resources. So if you are part of Vistas library, you will be having an IDP login ID and password. You can use it and you can explore all the resources of your library.
Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Please do not forget to share the link on both the feedback links which are provided to you. So Deepan sir, if there is no other questions, can we wind up the session?
Yes, sir. Now I just one more thing to do. Now I invite
Okay, sir.
Mr. Ramesh, Library Information Assistant of Vistas Library, to present vote of thanks.
Is it audible, Diriman?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Good morning to all. On behalf of Vistas Central Library, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who have contributed to this webinar. event on Enrich your academic development with ProQuest Resources, organized by our management. At the outset, I thank our resource person, Mr. Srijith, Sasidharan, training and consulting partner, ProQuest. We are really enlightened with your knowledge and presence. Sir, it really helps our students, researchers take on today's global challenges with authoritative content and collaborative researchers-centric tools. Thank you, sir. We are thankful to our resource management members for their motivation and support. I would like to thank our Deputy Librarian, Mr. Suresh Kumar, and Assistant Librarians, Mr. Prabhakaran and Dilipan, for their effort and sincerity to organize this constructive event. A special thanks to our Dean, Director, Professors, Assistant Professors, students, and PhD scholars from various departments of VISTAS for their active participations. Thank you all.
And thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I was just saying that thank you so much for inviting us for this session, and I'm happy that the session went all well, even though I was running on a very limited Wi-Fi situation here. And once again, thank you all the participants who have joined us today and taking out your valuable time for this session. I hope the session was useful, and you have learned new things today. And I would hope that you will apply them. You can explore these resources, and I will wait if there are any issues, any concerns from your side. I'll be very happy to help you out. And I would also like to thank the entire administration, all the deans, all the faculty members, and even all the entire administration, including the VC and registrar, for allowing us to conduct this session. So thank you so much, and wish you a great day. Wish you all the best, and have a good day. Thank you. Over to
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. The session is end up now. Students can leave the webinar. Thank you so much for all for joining the webinar.
Thank you, sir.